it was the perfect all-round game for Rashid Khan, there's no question.
That game is one of my more unhappy memories. That my first year of captaincy for KKR. And, we were well ahead in the game. We've got some crucial wickets. We got Kane Williamson early. We found a way to get Shikhar Dhawan out. We even got Yusuf Pathan out. And in walks Rashid Khan. Now, with Rashid Khan, we know he can hit a couple of sixes. He's done that previously in the IPL in the same year. And a couple of times after that as well. But that knock was very special. I think it was one of those days where, as a cricketer, you call it being in the zone. I think if I'm right, he scored 34 of 10 balls. Not many people can replicate batting 340 strike rate, even of 10 balls. So, he was fabulous as a batsman.
Well, I think that day for Rashid Khan kind of stood out to me because I think what he came in and did and kind of surprised everyone in KKR at that point in time was the fact that he really shifted the momentum of the match in that couple of overs that he came to bat. We didn't anticipate it. We knew Rashid could bat, but I think that was when he kind of showed the world and kind of portrayed to the world how effective he can be as a batter as well. You sense that he batted with a lot of freedom. He backed himself, and the utilization of his wrists were unbelievable in that game. And to kind of have that impact that he had.
Yeah, look, it was an enormous game for Rashid. We knew that he had a bit of unpredictability with his batting, and that was really the first time we saw it. His unique batting style. He played some amazing shots, and yeah, look, he dug us out of a potential hole. It was a total that was going to be well under par, but with his last minute flurry in the last couple of overs, it managed to push us up into a respectable total, and then for him to back that up with the performance with the ball, which we were more familiar with. We're certainly expecting him to always influence games with the ball, but it was the perfect all-round game for Rashid Khan, there's no question.
But as much as we speak about batting, which helped them get 170, I think the key was his bowling. I think his ability to absorb pressure, because when he came on to bowl, we were cruising. We were about 90 runs in 10 overs, just needed to get 80 runs, and we had about 9 wickets in hand. Everything was there on a platter for us, and the way he came, the way he bowled, the pressure he created, got an informed Robin Uthappa out, got a Chris Lynn out, and then just had Andre Russell, the most important wicket, caught it slip. A great field position, field set by Kane Williamson, but then he delivered on that day.
And with someone like Rashid, you want to get on top of him as quickly as possible. So you have to play a certain level, with a certain level of risk that kind of takes the onus away from him. So you want to get on top of him as quickly as possible. Don't give him time to settle down. I think which is what we tried to do as batters, and then it didn't work. And then and he's the kind of bowler that once he gets a sniff of blood, then he doesn't stop till he gets his fill. And that's essentially what he did in that day. He kind of swung the match towards SRH just all by himself.
Yeah, look, it certainly gave us an indication what he was capable of doing. And I think with Rashid as a batsman, I still think that stands today, is that you can't expect consistency with those types of innings, but what you can expect is every now and then he's going to pull out a bit of a gem, and it's going to be unexpected, from him, unexpected for the opponent to have to deal with.
I think it was one of those days where he desperately wanted it to happen, and he made it happen. It's always the sign of a champion player. And we all know what a great player Rashid Khan is. For him to come and do that, and these days he's been doing that pretty consistently at that stage, to single-handedly win a semi-final, it takes a great effort, and that guy is a champion.